Hi folks, and thanks for joining us. This video is a little bit off-piste. It's not part of the Neil and Michelle It's Never Too Late tour, which we're embarking on probably the end of May, going from here in the beautiful Canary Islands to mainland Spain, and then from mainland Spain over to the USA, which we'll travel through next year. If you want to join us on that trip, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, that's all I can ask, and we'll keep you informed of our progress and see what we get up to there. But this video is mainly aimed at the Genos owners. I've had lots of questions about the Genos and how I set it up, not with a band, but for the duo, for Michelle and I, and how we set it up and use the equipment on a daily basis. So let's get into it. Here we go. So here's my setup for the duo. This is not with a touring band or orchestra or anything like that. This is just Michelle and I as a duo. So it's quite a simple setup for you to check out. Well, here we go. Here's the Genos. This is my dust cover. I've had lots of dust covers and I'm disappointed when I get them. They're normally nylon or something like that and they just blow away on stage. But this is a real good heavy duty one, and they'll make it with cutouts for your music rest, your speakers if you're at home using speakers, or as I am, iPad and the iPad holder. So that's really good. It's really heavy duty and it's waterproof, so that's good cover. I'll leave links to all these things so you can check them out yourself. Here's my iPad. It's a 12.9 and it's mounted on the K&M iPad stand, really strong, sturdy, and mounted onto the where the music rest goes. As I said, you can check these things out yourself. It's really good 12.9 because I can see the music nice and clearly. I used to use Unreal Book, but now I'm using Songbook at the moment because it's a cable less to use as it communicates with Genos via the Wi-Fi. So by selecting my setup, for instance, you'll notice here it goes straight to setup, no problems. That's where all my microphone information and things like that are stored. If I want to go to foggy day, and there you go, it's as simple as that. My outputs, let's go to the output. See that I've got two cables left and right which go to my little on stage Mackie mixer here, goes to a stereo channel, and I've also got a sub 1 and sub 2 which go to another stereo channel. Now the reason I do this, and lots of people have asked me about this, is that I use two microphones and both of them utilize the effects on the Genos. Now the way I do this is we put in the two microphones, Michelle's and mine, adjust the EQ, obviously, male and female, get it just right. I then take an FX send out of the mixer in to the vocal input on the back of the Genos. I then, via the line out controls on the Genos, send the vocals to sub 1 and sub 2, and they feed back, as I said, into another channel. Therefore I've got total control of the effects that are coming through the Genos with the vocals, bearing in mind that the system effects do not come out of sub 1 and sub 2. So when you're editing and entering your reverbs for vocals, you'll have to do it with an insertion effect, and the insertion effect does come out of sub 1 and sub 2. We are pretty old school, so we use these SM58s with cables on K&M stands. K&M are a good high quality stand, and they've never let me down. They don't fall over, they're not flimsy, they're really good quality. Here's Michelle's SM58 Now I've dropped this thing every week for about 40 years. Perhaps exaggerating a little there, but reliable. Nothing beats them, I don't think, anyway. I do use high quality cables. You might have noticed I use all Megami cables. These are all Megami cables here and here, coming out the back of the keyboard. A lot of people say a cable's a cable, makes no difference. Well, maybe so, but I know that these are the highest quality you can get. They're reliable. You buy them once, they carry a lifetime guarantee. If it goes wrong, you take it back and you get a new one. But mine have never gone wrong. When I was younger, of course, any sound issues, I used to check the cables first, always. Now I check them last because they're that reliable. I can depend on them. And from my point of view anyway, it's worth the money. For monitoring, I'm using Rocket 5s, which are absolutely fabulous monitors. I have one on either side here, as you can see. And probably one of the most important things here, another K&M drinks holder. Most important for us musicians. Anyway, there we go. That's my setup with the Duo. Plenty of arguments about this as well. You certainly won't get a straight answer from Yamaha UK. They won't commit themselves. But I bought this Genos in America, and underneath the Genos it does have power ratings for the power supply, but it's actually nonsense. The Genos has a multi-switching power supply inside, so American voltage or European, you just buy the cable and it works, same as the Tyros did.